No, not this week.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so what do you guys think that it would be like to work as a TSA agent?
Stressful.
Very stressful. Yeah. I think it'd be interesting and stuff, but yeah, I think it'd be pretty stressful.
Yeah. Have either of you had the job?
I
No.
haven't.
Okay, put it in. I'll get in.
Like,
I'll get in a minute, bud. Just do this and then I'll come make you dinner. It's almost time. So just go play that game and I'll make it in a minute, bud.
The two things I want is baby middle or how much you want.
like I said, my husband's applying for a TSA job right now. He might end up getting a different job instead because he's filling out his application in a few different places, but that's one of the options. And a friend of mine used to work there for TSA. And she doesn't talk too much about it, but I think it was pretty stressful.
Yeah. I can imagine it'd be pretty stressful.
I think even if nothing was going on, I'd still be paranoid that something's going to happen. You know, every day.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, that's not for me.
No. No, that's definitely not for me.
What do you think that if you had that job that you would like or dislike about it?
The stress.
Yeah, I'd hate that. Like, I would like, to talk to different people and stuff, and I think that would be cool. But yeah, the stress would be too much for me, I think.
I think the hours are kind of iffy as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know my friend who had the job worked overnight, and it was really hard on her family because she had a baby. And so she'd be gone overnight, and her husband had to be with the baby, and the baby had separation anxiety, and it was bad.
I guess that'd be nice about working at the Boise airport. I think it closes at like 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've never heard of an airport that closed until I came here. Yeah, it's crazy.
That would definitely be nice.
Yeah,
Although I have been in an airport that was closed in the middle of it, and it sucks.
It did, yeah. I have been on one that's closed, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No bueno.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have like small local ones around here. So we just have like little local airports around here. The closest bigger one we have to me is about an hour and a half away. So.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. I kind of like it. I kind of like not having a super big airport. Traffic around airports is crazy.
See, I could say we have a big airport, but I don't think that you guys have the same definition of big.
That's probably true there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like with Megan and how she was stuck in traffic. I was like, how would traffic take that long? And then I went, oh wait, I live in Alaska.
Yeah, you. Alaska.
Yeah, we complain about traffic, and then people who have lived in real traffic places are like,
real traffic places.
So, what do you think that O'Reilly should do about Sanchez?
I know that he neglected something, and so like they delayed his flight, or the airport was delayed for 45 minutes.
So what happened was he was on his phone talking to his daughter.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I just saw that he neglected something. I didn't read about the phone part.
So he was on his phone talking to his daughter, and phones are not prohibited on the TSA floor unless it's an emergency and you have a supervisor's permission. And he was only telling her to get her homework done so that they could hang out that afternoon. And while he was on the phone and distracted, somebody with a blue bag went through without being checked by him. And a passenger was the one who caught it and reported it, and it was 5 minutes after the thing happened. after the person went through. So they had to close the airport, not let any flights go, and track down the person with the blue bag and make sure that there was no unsafe things in that blue bag.
Holy moly. What should happen to him? Well, I mean, he could have always used the phone on his break instead of, when people are there. So I think that whatever happens to him probably... Did it say whether he got fired or not? I don't remember reading that.
It didn't say.
It didn't say. Okay.
I know the answer, but that's because I'm the discussion leader and it gave me the answer.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
What?
I thought it was a tough one to think about. I mean, I was thinking that. I mean, it's a tough one because it commented how he was like the best employee. So you really don't want to lose. You don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I thought it was a dilemma. I mean, it's because she has all the supervisors and everyone above her that's expecting something to be done. So I thought maybe just like she commented, one choice would be to either move him, to sort of demote him a little bit to a less secure area, or something that was a high priority position. I mean, I don't think they should get rid of him completely for it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, the main thing that it said was the demotion that they could give him, or if that's even the word, was the exact same position as he was in when he allowed the security breach to happen.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem with demoting him, is like he was already in that position.
Right.
It was a really crappy situation though, because he was a good employee and they wanted to keep him, but in the same sense they're like, if we don't punish him or do some sort of discipline, then all these other people who came in who aren't taking the job seriously, they just see it as a stepping stone, will be like, oh, they don't really care about safety either.
Yeah.
So why should we?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be a tough decision what to do. I mean, obviously that probably cost the company, or whatever, the airports, all that money because they had to delay the flights and flights got canceled. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think he should be fired. I think something should happen, but I just don't know what should happen to him.
Yeah.
Maybe take away his cell phone.
Well, but they're already not supposed to have their cell phone.
That is true.
So, if he is fired, who would replace him?
Was there other people?
What was that?
Several applicants, I'm sure, that would want to move.
Yeah. People are constantly applying for TSA.
Yeah.
If he stays on, what would the other TSOs think? I think I kind of talked about that.
I think you'd have mixed reactions probably from him. If he stayed, they'd be mad because they thought that he would get like special treatment because nothing happened to him, and I don't know.
They would lose their commitment to safety.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that a discipline without punishment approach is appropriate in this case? If you guys read the discipline.
I read a few of them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for this situation, almost anything is sort of a punishment. I mean,
yeah, I know, right?
If you're demoted, or if you have to go back for retraining, recertification, they said that was an option. I mean, so there's a kind of with each of the scenarios I thought they read, there was kind of there sort of was a consequence. So
yeah.
I don't think he was. The options really get off, just without,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the things that the discipline without punishment reading was talking about was how people will try and pretend that they learned their lesson before they even have to do like the 1 day leave or whatever. They're like, oh no, I got it. And you're like, no, we've had you recommit 3 times. You take your day off and
Yeah.
decide. Are you going to stay with us, or are you going to and commit, or are you going to leave?
Yeah.
I think that I'm really torn on whether it is appropriate or not, because you can't risk a safety thing happening. Like, my husband and I were discussing this yesterday because, like I said, he's applying for a CSA job. And he said that he thought that the discipline without punishment would work because the person didn't have a bomb. The person was just trying to catch their international flight. And I go, but what would happen if he does have a bomb? Or if he did have a bomb? Should he get fired then? I mean, it's the same situation. He let somebody through who could have been a threat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in those situations, it's a pretty serious position to be in to make mistakes.
That is, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably he should know that too. Like, in taking that position, he should know how serious it is. And I think if he was fired or whatever, I think that he would probably be expecting it or something like that. He's probably not expecting to not have anything happen because it's such a high risk, high security position. So I think he should know.
Well, and he was one of the first people who.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying he was one of the first people who came on who actually took the job seriously and was like, I want to protect these people.
Mm-hmm. No.
Right.
Rather than that this is just a stepping stone. Like, it had talked about how he watched the Twin Towers and that's what I think of when he got frustrated with the job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that the discipline without punishment approach is ever appropriate? I'm guessing we kind of said it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What stage of the process would this be for him if they were using that approach?
What stage?
I think it'd be I
can't remember the stages.
The stages were like, the first stage was when you just kind of check in informally and tell the person what they're doing well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The second stage is when they have a check-in and it's informal, but they're saying, hey, we need to make these improvements. And then have them recommit and then document it. And the third step is to do that as well and document it and warn them that, hey, if this happens again, then you're going to need to take a paid decision-making day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think this would be the second warning because he did have to get retrained already.
Right.
Yeah, I think it would be the second warning.
Okay. Is it time for him to take a paid decision-making day?
A paid what?
Decision-making day. Like where he leaves and has a paid day off and has to decide whether he wants to stay or quit.
I don't know if he's at that point yet, but I mean, I guess he could. I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think he's there yet, but I guess that's always an option if he would like to do that. Because I'm sure he's probably pretty stressed out now too, knowing that he had, all this has happened now. So now he's probably wondering, if he really wants to work there still, or, I don't know.
It says, will the chosen course of action satisfy the airports and the public? But I think it's talking about if we had decided that, but because it didn't say in the reading.
No, it didn't. Well, the chosen course of actions.
I guess the where we decided that he should get kind of a warning.
Will it satisfy the airports and the public? Probably not.
Yeah. I don't think so either. Would it be appropriate to punish Sanchez to send a message to the airports, the public, and other TSOs, even if punishment would not improve Sanchez's performance?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because the way they can see action was taken and know that everything's being taken very seriously.
Yeah.
It would kind of also be an example to other people. I mean, that know that we.
How serious it is.
Yeah. So.
I
So.
I would think so. I think so too.
I'm not really sure. I don't think it would, because other people who get along with Sanchez would be. I mean, it's kind of like. I know Sanchez isn't perfect, but it kind of reminds me of Christ. Like, they kind of just publicly punished him. Because that sounds like that's what they're talking about, is just publicly punishing him, even if he's just not going to do any better. Kind of like that punishment that they do with kids where you shave their head. Like,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the shaved head.
Old men's haircut. Like the hair on the sides and then nothing on top. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
You know how some people have like hair through here and then they have nothing on top?
Mm-hmm.
They've
Right.
done that to children in punishment situations, like parents have. They've
I've
taken
never heard
it
about
to the
this.
barber shop, and maybe it's just because I'm a hairdresser that I know about this.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've never heard about that.
It's terrible. I think it's a terrible form of punishment because the child's going to be ashamed of themselves for a really long time, even though what they did was probably not bad.
Yeah.
Let's see, on the flip side, though, on the airport, if like the public and things don't see that something happened, then they might not fly at that airport anymore, which is going to lose revenue.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's repercussions if they see that you're not going to do anything about it as well. So.
Well, but I think there are ways that you can punish him, but it would improve his performance rather than punishing him in a way that still wouldn't improve his performance.
Right.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Would be appropriate to punish Sanchez to send a message to the airports, the public, and the TSOs. Come on, stop.
So since we kind of don't think he can fly,
I'm gonna make it for you in 10 minutes. I'm gonna make it for you. 10 minutes, I'll make it for you. Here, I'll make it for you right now.
And tell me, all the loud casual.
So I'm gonna heat up something really quick for my boy, really quick.
okay.
Sorry. Continue
Continue
on.
Make it ham and cheese sandwich.
What's that, bud?
Make it ham and cheese sandwich.
I don't know. You said you wanted the other stuff, bud. So I'll make you
Since we don't think he should be fired necessarily, what would it have taken to fire him?
I had some this morning. Down by there. Here.
I think maybe
Cheese.
Exactly.
probably his attitude, maybe. Like if he
Home about his castle is the one to get.
he can put it off, something like that.
One is putting the one on Haro with those many things with those things that fall down both of Valley Castles. Tell me.
I know.
Both of Valley Castles.
Those are those
What?
Valley Castle.
I don't know if you heard or not.
Yeah.
And you don't like both of Valley Castles? You don't like both of them? Is what part of valve are nice, or ain't what part of valve are nice? I'm gonna see what part of valve are nice, or me.
What?
I think what part of valve are nice, or me.
Bowser's nice. Well, Bowser's neat. Are you cookie?
No,
Really? Are you?
no.
What was that? Tell me when that's done and I'll come put the rest of it in there, bud.
I'll put the rest of what in there.
Um. Alright, so I had to open up this thing and then lost my place. So, what would it have taken to fire him, since we don't really think that he should have been fired?
I haven't heard me earlier, but I was saying, I think if he kind of blew it off, or if he wasn't serious about the situation, if he, if his attitude was kind of, like it wasn't a big deal, I think that kind of made the situation more serious.
It's nice.
Ooh, you're kidding.
Is it raining outside? So we felt like
That's how I drink the rain. Look.
That's how you drink the rain, buddy? Fucking boy. Oh, there's no good baby for you. There's no good baby for you. There's no good baby.
Socks are dry.
Why is it coming? Okay, let me see what it's about. Pretty sure these are.
What world are those from? Look.
No.
It's not in some different worlds I like, and some different worlds I don't like. Check out what. Tell me if Bobby's going to bed when he sees me eating. He's going to bed as he's going to see me eating. I mean, when Bobby gets here, he doesn't want to see me eating.
I know he is.
Bobby likes to beg.
He does like to beg.
And what part can you put it all of it in or not?
Mm-hmm.
So, do we think that the security breach was entirely Sanchez's fault?
For the most part.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else you could.
If you look at Exhibit 4, it shows the layout of the security station screening area.
In what for?
Exhibit 4,
Exhibit 4.
which is page 10.
Oh, mine's all.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
So his position was the exit lane monitor.
Okay.
Um, so it wasn't completely his fault because there were other people who could have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, it's kind of hard to read this map.
Yeah. Because if the exit lane monitor is going down, the only other people are travelers, and there's like a retailer, it says. So at least the way I'm looking at it, I'm probably looking at it wrong, but he was the exit lane monitor, you said?
Mhm. So somebody basically just snuck past him going the opposite direction, so that they could catch their flight.
But then you think if there were other people, agents watching, it wouldn't have taken another passenger to notice something happened, I think.
Yeah,
Two.
that's yes.
Well,
I
but
agree
usually
with
there's travel document checkers that could have seen that area.
Especially, was he going the wrong way too?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be weird just to see just one random person just going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because I know when that happens, like at our airport, like somebody goes the wrong way, and I remember like all these people asking, hey, you going, asking them questions why they're going that way.
Mhm.
Like I would have thought he would have been stopped before, 5 minutes later when another passenger commented, or so.
Well, and then you have to think, like, what was that passenger thinking?
Yeah, that passenger had to have known it was him. Well, you
Yeah.
would think you would know it was him.
Well, the fact that, I mean, when you go to an airport, you know that if you sneak past the TSA and you don't get checked, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to get caught. Why did you try that?
Yeah.
Actually, this week, like, the things that we've been learning, I'm like, man, adults are just children. Every job is like babysitting.
Right.
Is that good?
Yeah, look. And look.
So,
No, man. No worries to get legs when they come back.
She'll be here in like 15 minutes, but
No worries to get legs when they come back.
I know.
in
Dad,
what
when
ways
his
did
legs to go out and come back, Dad.
Just a minute.
in what ways did the TSA contribute to the breach? We kind of talked about. I mean, they could have
Yeah.
seen it.
Maybe, yeah.
What could they have done better to prevent this situation?
Well, I would say if one of them saw him, they could have just stopped him right there.
Have everybody pay attention?
Yeah. That's pretty much. Everybody needs to be paying attention to their stations.
There's
Yeah.
that many people there. They ought to be able to see everything.
Yeah.
Yep. What could the TSA do to make the TSO job more meaningful?
More meaningful.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, they're Let me put it again real
Kind of
quick.
comes down to the individual too, and how serious they take their job, and
The
how
mission
meaningful they
is
work.
to says the Transportation Security Administration protects the national transportation system to ensure freedom of movement for people and commerce. And the vision is the Transportation Security Administration will continuously set the standards for excellence in transportation security through its people, processes, and technology. So they're really focusing on, safety and security.
Yeah.
And I mean, they originated from September 11th, so I think that maybe a reminder of that would kind of help them get on track and go, hey, we are here for a purpose. We are here to prevent
Atlanta is actually going to come back.
She'll be here soon, but I don't know when we'll talk about this. I don't know.
And you're not saying Lexi.
I'm not sure when. We'll have to talk about it later. Just give me a second. I don't know when.
You were only saying Natalie and not Lexi.
So I was saying just reminding them why they are there.
Hiring practice contributor for this mission. Yeah, that's.
How do the TSA's hiring practices contribute or hurt its mission?
What was your question?
How do TSA's hiring practices contribute or hurt its mission?
I think they need to, bring the applicants pretty heavily and find those that will fit those positions that are willing to do the job and do all that required to keep everyone safe.
Yeah. I think another thing is just not like focusing on it as an actual job. I feel like it might be focused more as a stepping stone, and that's why people are looking at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So what percentage do you think, what percentage of the breach was TSA's fault, and what percentage was the TSA's fault?
Jeez. I would say most of it is Sanchez's fault.
Mm-hmm. What number would you give for the percentage of it being Sanchez's fault?
Well, TSA had said, I swear, it outlined the rules. He knew he wasn't supposed to be on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say it's 100% his fault.
Okay.
You
Would
know,
you say the same, Scott?
I don't know.
I'd go 75 if it's really saying that there are a percentage of other people that should have been seeing that. So I wouldn't put all of it on him, but
Oh, I guess that's true. That's true. I forgot about those people that they said.
he's right in there visibly, then it's a percentage of their fault as well if no one caught it.
Yeah, I would say 75 then. I totally spaced that to other people too.
I was thinking probably 85, 90% just because there's only like 2 people that could easily see that person walking through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and I need to get my child real quick and then we can continue. Hang on.
Okay.
We've been fussing for a couple minutes.
Oh man.
Okay. Now he's gonna try and mess with my computer, but should be interesting. Okay. It says to choose two people in your group to roleplay the discussion between Mina O'Reilly and Lito Sanchez. And try to choose a woman to play O'Reilly and a man to play Sanchez, but I don't think I'd be very good at playing O'Reilly. So,
I love these role playing things.
yeah.
I don't know what else they would have us talk about on that kind of stuff.
Right.
Oh,
I'm just trying to think of the role playing. I don't know what else more we can talk about than what we talked about in those other questions.
well, it was basically have a person acting as O'Reilly take this moment when Sanchez is showing up for work. She needs to tell him what her decision is.
So is O'Reilly, is he like the big boss? O'Reilly.
No, Riley Sanchez's boss.
Okay. That's right.
See, and the questions were like, have the observers tell what they noticed. Do they think O'Reilly did the right thing? Say what they would have done differently.
What?
Ask O'Reilly what was difficult to
Maybe
say.
later. All right, no, maybe later.
That's the reason that I'm gonna be messed up, is because I can't be mean. I can be mean to my husband, but I can't be mean to other people.
Sweet.
How it goes.
So, I mean, there's not much to role play that we've not already talked about, other than just coming up with a decision of what she should do.
Yeah, I agree.
So we could just talk about, why do you think it's difficult to have this conversation?
Yeah, partly because she considers him one of her best employees. So she's
Yeah.
she doesn't want to reprimand him, but she has to because it's a serious.
It's a serious show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wrap up is, what would we do in this case? Which I think what would we do? Because the options were like fire Sanchez, put him on probation, give him a paid leave, or require him to do additional training.
I don't think I'd fire him. God, you could put him on probation, give Sanchez a paid leave.
You turn off your laptop? Goodness gracious. I mean...
Let's say the information were.
What?
I was going to say, I was thinking either the
I'm almost on here.
probation or just
Hold there.
having more training or something.
Yeah.
Come here. I want to hold her. Oh, baby.
Well, JJ, look, there's another baby.
She would like to make a comment about the TSA. She says fire him.
She says fire him?
She just says get rid of him. Just fire him.
I think probably I liked the ideas that they had in the um, discipline without punishment reading, because they could just get him to recommit. Don't use your phone on the floor unless it's emergency and you have permission from a supervisor.
No.
And if you do that, you're going to have another talking to. Or actually, it said not to give suggestions. They had to give suggestions as well. How do you think you can solve this? So maybe, yeah, give him the decision. How are we going to solve this? I'm going to put this over here. I don't know if I'm still on the screen or not, but this child is going to kill my laptop. It's already dead.
Just a minute. Just a minute. What?
So we could,
In a while, bud.
we could do the discipline without punishment to figure out why he did what he did and what he needs to do to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and he probably knows what he did wrong.
Oh, he did. He said he
Yeah.
felt bad. He felt awful leaving work.
God, yeah, I mean, it's probably not the right decision, but on the ones that says like fire him or put him on probation, I'd probably just require him to receive additional training, maybe.
Yeah.
Because give Sanchez a paid leave, I don't know what that would do. You're just paying him not to be at work.
Well, and the reading had talked about that, and it said that most employers feel that way. Well, if you would have slept longer, you wouldn't be so unhappy. It talks about how most workers feel that way. Settle down. Most employers feel that way, that they're just paying somebody to be off, but it really like gives them anxiety when it's like, I'm off, I have to make a decision on whether I need to stay here or not, I'm in big trouble, and they end up feeling really awful and
Yeah.
ends up making more of a difference.
Yeah.
You should have taken a longer nap, shouldn't you have? Poor baby. Oh. So our final decision is probably, what do you guys think our final decision is?
About what to do with him?
Yeah, like do training.
I would, that's what I would say, but.
Okay.
And he already had to do that once. I think maybe we can do it again, but in mentioning that, if something happens again, then it's,
I would say if it happened again, I would probably, I don't know, I mean, if it's, yeah, it's like, I mean, if he did it again, I would even say, do you fire him that time?
Right. I would say,
Yeah.
I might mention that in this next go around that, we've already done it once, but, we've got to,
So what ended up happening?
I know, I just read.
Huh?
I was looking at the thing and it said that he did it again like 2 months later or something.
Yep. He caused another serious security breach 2 months later.
Yeah, I would say get rid of him.
Yep.
I think for the most part you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and stuff like that. But I mean, if they do the same serious mistake twice, I mean, especially with 2 months, that's really not that big of a gap between the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making my job difficult. So at this point, would you fire him for the second security breach?
I probably would.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you put him on probation. Doesn't seem like that would do any good.
Yeah.
Additional training wouldn't do any good. Paid leave. Yeah, I would say probably fire him the second time.
Like, obviously he felt bad, but it wasn't bad enough for him to change his habits.
Yeah. Yeah. Get somebody new in there.
Huh?
Get somebody new in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did we learn about discipline from this case?
Whew. What did we learn about discipline? Because sometimes it's hard to choose what is the correct course of action to take when it comes to discipline.
Yeah.
You know, you have something serious like that breach and stuff, you know, it's hard to decide what could, change somebody's behavior. And obviously whatever they did didn't change his behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, but you have to wonder if it's because they were the ones making the decision instead of him.
Yeah.
As it talked about in the Discipline Without Punishment reading.
Yeah.
Settle down. He's like, I want to crawl, but if you set me down, I'm probably going to cry because I didn't sleep long enough. Okay.
No. Not yet. No, I'll give it to you after. Don't take it, because I'm going to have fun with you.
Okay.
And then Ashley gets one, so don't take it, bud.
I think that's pretty much everything for this case. What was the most important thing that we learned from this case? I feel like this is a lot really repetitive.
Yeah. I noticed that when I did it too. There's a lot of repetitive questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did I learn?
Scott, did you have any thoughts too?
If I'm in that position, don't use my cell phone.
I agree. I concur.
And what would you say the quality of our discussion was from 0 to 10?
I love this question. We'll give you 1,500,000 points.
Okay, thank you.
How many?
1,500,000, which doesn't even make
that's
sense, but.
What did I do
Sounds
as a
good.
discussion leader that you guys liked?
You involved everybody. You asked good, thoughtful questions.
You were prepared?
Prepared. That's a big one.
Prepared aside from the child who won't sleep?
Child that won't sleep preparedness.
I don't know if there's
Yeah.
any preparing for that, though.
No.
Unless I was, like, doing it while my husband was home so that he could take care of this child. I don't know. So what could I do better next time?
Nothing. You're perfect.
Nothing.
Thank you. And now we get to talk about doohickeys and what we're going to do
Thought we already did that, didn't we?
for this week. Because we're doing each one. Like,
I'm so confused on this doohickey
figure
stuff.
out what we're doing.
I'm so confused on this doohickey thing. Don't we just, it's like the last one, don't we just have to write up that thing like next week?
Well, yeah, we were just doing it ahead of time. We were doing it ahead of time so that we didn't get stuck at the last second, like last time.
Yeah.
on it now. So from last week, I did the section on 401ks, and Josh, you were going to do incentives and pay,
Yeah.
and Megan's doing health benefits, and then Scott was going to do stocks.
Right.
I haven't done. Has anybody done any of their stuff on it? I haven't done any
I
of it.
did mine.
I'm gonna try and do
Nice.
mine this.
And then once you guys do your part, I will write the introduction paragraph on why it's a problem. And then we'll do the same thing for this week, where we come up with which. Okay, I'm gonna set him down. Okay. Right. Okay. So this week, like we talked about.
Oh, there you go.
Discipline and wage and hour laws. So that would be our introduction paragraph. And then we'd have to figure out the four solutions for those problems that we would want to solve, and who is going to do each solution. And kind of thoughts on the solution, I guess.
Oh, somebody's typing something in there.
That's me.
Oh.
So they didn't have a discipline point, or they didn't have a discipline system, I guess you could say. Then we can talk about overtime is an issue that they have because they were having people record overtime.
Marathons, yeah. Disciplinary system, overtime. We need one more.
Which would probably be wages, and then we'd have to look up what the wage and hour laws are for the state that they're in, is it Illinois or is it?
It might be Illinois.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember either. But whoever would do that section would need to look up their laws and make sure that they're doing things legally.
I can do the overtime one.
Okay. Wages. What would the fourth one be?
Disciplinary system, overtime, wages.
Huh?
I'm trying to think. Disciplinary system, overtime.
Probably disciplinary system, and then their method of recording things for future.
Recording methods? Or record keeping? Yeah, record keeping's good.
Record keeping for incidents, because wasn't there a situation where somebody had come in and said, "I want to fire this person right now," and they were
Just a
like,
minute, buddy.
"Do you have any documentation?"
Looks like you have a mohawk.
With him, and they didn't have any documentation.
Why do you want a card?
Alright, sweet.
is there one that you wanted to do, Scott?
No, it doesn't matter. Any of them's fine.
My child's having a meltdown. He's trying to crawl and having a meltdown all at the same time. Okay.
I'll do the. Give me
Huh?
the record keeping. Do the
You'll do
record
record
keeping.
keeping?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a solid choice.
Huh?
That's a solid choice.
All right.
All right. I don't want anybody to be jealous, but I get to go teach scouts now.
All right.
We'll do that.
I gotta go do my next group meeting.
I've got to get my kid to bed.
All right. So next week, same time, same station.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. See you guys.
Bye.